deal with YouTube do the math, send out the notification because I know say you know I gonna start realize say me me I do more live span me Dancer Critics channel. So YouTube do the maths so me can get in it. But when you don't know, me I gonna talk about Aidonia album. Well, project. Cause Aidonia sending on a quick I wouldn't say interview, but just made a statement saying that this was not a album or this another official album, but just a body of work. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, people roll out. I know say no other people now there on the live, because I know always the live on that channel or the platform that much. You know me, I say, well, I live them and they sitting there always going over on the family channel and them thing there, you see me? But me I try to work on changing the game on all them platforms, them, you see me? And sometimes even when I don't even feel like I can do it sometime and put out my content, me I just, you know, me I say persistent determination and just get it done, you see me? So that I name my game to the people. I just have to get a couple more people forward on the live so I can talk about Aidonia, you know, songs them, the whole I sang them on the album. Just like going like a brief, you know, brief interpretation or as far as just what me think about, you know, certain little things. You see me? So when I roll out, man, roll out people, roll out. You see me? Yeah, roll out. Oh, hold on then, send me a load. When this tomorrow time, 8 o'clock in the morning. I pick up a load from right that's all. I'm gonna bring a guy Utah. Hold on. I hope them not hold on, I hope them not played man in there. Coming in and foolish, you know. Okay. Alright. So I finally get a long run. I'll be more with them, you know. Be more with I hope it's not really well. Maybe somebody have to bring the load come to me. When me done do my live, me I looking at my phone and see really how it go. Cause maybe that load they probably split up in a different relay runs, you see me? Alright, so 5 people we have on the live. Alright, we'll kick it off, you know. So people, I don't wanna drop a body of work where I feel like most of the song them bad. You see me? I say some of them can skip some of them. But for the most part, I would say yo, the song them bad is how me I deal with. And it is particularly good that I don't wanna drop a body of work. Especially because of the fact that he mentioned that he will be you know, taking another hiatus from the game. Just to focus on him family and them thing there, which you can't knock him for that, you see me? The album definitely kinda, you know, speak to us in the sense that I don't use the moment of mourning for you know, kind of engulf himself in what he does best. I kind of is therapy this in my opinion. You know, condolences to Aidonia and him family. You know, them recently lost them son and them thing there. Tragic, you know, lost him son. So condolences to Aidonia and him family for the loss there, and give thanks to God that of course following that loss, you know, them have a new youth and all of these things. I'm not sure if the baby born yet. But we didn't know same wife get pregnant after that and them thing there. You know what I mean? So big up Aidonia and Kim, is what I say. Now first things people is I feel like this are kind of the elephant in the room when it comes to these two projects, Massacre's project and Aidonia's project being released the same day. The question is, could this be just a mere coincidence or a deliberate you know, or an act of deliberation or just a deliberate act? You know, may I say, due to the involuntary or the voluntary nature of, you know, that competitiveness in the game of dancehall or just music in general. I leave that question up to Uno people. So Uno dep on the live yet. When you do come across the live or hear that question I pose, you can leave a comment in the comment section as it relates to that. Because that is quite interesting. You know, may I say, even though some may argue, say, yo, dog, that now nothing to do with nothing, dog. So the man over there, say the film thing, and the man had the film thing, and You know, but naturally, you go think, like, or make two former arch rivals, me I say our nemesis rather, who of course recently kind of mend the broken friendship or whatever. Seemingly drop on the same day. Massacre sophomore album drop Friday. Aidonia project, Occupied Mind, was also released on Friday. Me I say. But I could get it right now. That body of work is still, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is definitely a nice body of work. Me I say. If you ask me, I believe said don't have a lot more in him. You know me I say, me hear him of course experiment with some different sound and some different style. You understand me idea, especially with the Sing J kind of vibes. Some of him sang them. Me hear enough of him songs them, especially the girl song them, where that typically be more raunchy and just more hardcore and badmanish. That kind of vibe there. Me hear most of them song there, or some of them rather, not most, but some of them on the project. Kind of give a little bit more softer, a little bit more, if I may, a little bit more of a romantic side to Diddy. But I believe those songs are probably particularly, um, done, directed to Kim, his wife. You understand me? Especially the fact that one in particular, he mentioned her name and was actually singing to her. So but I have to mention that, and I say I like that. Now the first song, like I say, people, is Fate. Fate is very introspective and reflective, of course, especially following the unfortunate passing of Aidonia's son. M1, big up yourself, enough respect. Yeah, people, share it the live and you don't know the thing go. It's something I deal with. Share it live and make sure someone like it up as you forward to. And I believe that this song was written due to the moment or period of mourning that Aidonia has been going through. So we understand Faith when we say no for we can also relate to that as well. Me I say Faith move mountain, word power smoking. You know what I mean? So it's a good look. I like the song still. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that. No, Socrates was quite an intriguing selection, especially the song title. Me I say him kind of depict the idea say when Virgin just dropped from jail and you don't know him basically allow his friend to live the life or show him the life. You get me I say, because essentially here Socrates is of course for who don't know, because some people might not know, me I say. Socrates is of course a Greek philosopher where, of course influenced Western, he's a founder of Western philosophy. Me I say his theories are the belief, of course, which holds that the universality of the inner rational being seen are in that he examines life from a perspective which he defines life in itself, are its best manner examined in life that we of course view it through reasoning, you know what I mean, which employs the dialectical method of inquiry. So if we're not aware of something, it's of course based on not having enough knowledge, or if we're not sure, it's not having enough knowledge. So we are gonna do that. We have to go, of course, engulf yourself in that. Me I say, dialect, of course, or me I say, inquiry, our process of inquiry for acquire the knowledge that we need. Me I say, for of course, create a sense of virtue and them look at thing there. You get what me I say? The main focus of Socrates is essentially how to live a good and virtuous life. So in the song, of course, it kind of depicts a vibe where Aidonia I live a good life. Of course, I describe that in so many different ways. You know what I mean? As far as like the material and how expensive certain things are, his acquisitions and, me I say, his assets and possessions and stuff like that, where him highlight. Me I say. And I guess that probably links to that whole, Socrates philosophy. So that is my interpretation, viewers and subscribers. People, there can be multiple interpretations as far as who can, willing to elaborate more on, may I say, essentially what that, means or could mean. Because remember, this is really just the opinion here, are just viewing it from our perspective. When him talk about Dubai, no for that album here have to do with, You know me, I say kind of like flossing and bigging up your chest and them little thing there. You know me, I say a sense of boastfulness, and I don't think being boasty is really a bad thing. If you boasty, you must have something to boast about. You get me, I say, and everybody I got apply that whole idea they have. Oh, I'm humble. You know me, I say, I have my things and I'm humble and rotted. You know me, I say, and everybody really I go kind of, you know, hold that particular view. Some people want, you know, me I say kind of let them you know, things that they have achieved and you know, different levels and their money and all of these things for sure and for shine. So I believe say even with Dubai, you know, me I say it gives you the idea of a lavish life, house pan, ill, expensive lifestyle, Benz, you know what I mean, designer wears, of course, spoil the wife and all of these things. Anything what she want, she can get. Big nice ring. You know me, I say big house pan hill and them little thing there. You know what I mean? Then you talk about Fresh Drop. Everybody don't know Fresh Drop have a vibe. First of all, I love the beat. You know me, I say I love the flow, I love the style that's portrayed. I love the vibe where it give me, of course, as somebody who is just a member of the audience. You know me, I say are just the fan base, so to speak. You know what I mean? Highlights lifestyle and you know, style and pattern again, and a lavish lifestyle in a you know, in a badman style image, well, you know what I mean, well, and of course clean and them thing there, you know what I mean. Other vibes, a fresh job gear, fresh job, something, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, up to date with certain style and fashion and that kind of, you know, imagery there, or portrayal the viewers and subscribers. You see me? Now when him talk about first class again, like me say, I don't know is at a point where even though sometimes in my take I hate us from the game and you know might not see no whole heap and all of these things. I believe he's trying to say, yo dog, man, I enjoy my money, you know, me I enjoy life, you know. You know what I mean? Because we have to find enjoyment out of life. We have to live life to the fullest, essentially. You know what I mean? And I eat him and say, yo, dog, I aspire to be, you know, rich till my money can't even done. You know what I mean? Even to the point where me take some of that money there and, you know, me I say invest it in some real estate and all of these things, viewers and subscribers. You know what I mean? Me I go fly first class, go yassa, go there, so enjoy life, see things, get some new adventures, experiences, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So I some of the things them that will come to my mind when time me think about you know, first class and them thing. Now when him talk about tempted or expensive, you kind of get the vibe like, Jano, the catty they look like money. Or it could be a case where the catty looks so good and physically attracted to her to where she will make me spend on her. You know what I mean? So you can have multiple interpretations in that regard. And of course somebody else may have their own platform and have a different view on it. You know, but I think the general view here, you know, kind of depicts a cat will look extremely sexy, and to how she look, it make Diddy tempted. You know what I mean? Tempted for one run in and bust off it head and give her some body. You get what I say, people? The idea of expensive relates to the idea that how she look, she make him want to spend on her clean skin, body big, something, you know what I mean? Something little and small, all of these good things. I just the attraction that, you know what I mean? The attraction there and the chemistry there were, of course, probably instantaneously triggered. And me know say no found can understand and relate in that regard, viewers and subscribers. You go somewhere, you go yes, so you go there, so you see, you know what I mean? You see either a group of catty or a group of woman and them thing, and them look good in the ass clot. You want to take out your money and buy all two juice and them thing there. Of course, with the hopes that she go see you attractive as well. Not for being a boopsy, you know, but for see you attractive as well and for see you as a nice guy. Cause I did it. He said that tonight, I'm thing to, you know, viewers, subscribers, so don't forget the part there. You see me? So now, with that being said, we move on to Diamond. Diamond, to me, viewers, subscribers, of course, is a song where him sing for him wife. You know what I say? You know, him express how him love that cat here. She seemed quite special to him, and without a doubt, him particularly love when him and her, of course, you know I say, make love. Cause of course, as he described, she have the diamond pum pum. You get the answer, people? And this one is for, of course, Kim, because he mentioned that. You know what I mean? Evidently, of course, when him call her name. You get the answer, people? And like I say, you know, when it come down to them next couple of songs here, like the caught up and the diamond, and them little thing, the thug, you know, even Thug Love, it kind of have a little bit more slower vibe, you know what I mean, a little chill vibe where you want to get in a certain mood, you know what I mean, with a catty car. Enough of the songs them pan the project here, viewers and subscribers, actually speak of more like Gallus vibe, and when I'm a Gallus vibe, me a top man, you know what I mean, me a the boss kind of thing. Yo, me a big up my chest and me a the man. Dog, how are you? Me a Dan boy, I want to you feel like a some little liquor boy or something this. You know what I mean? I mean a big man. You know what I mean? Yeah, body tough, thing not soft. That little boy if you go over this one, you know what I mean? Cause name not deal. You should shame on yourself, you're not deal with the catty right. You know what I mean? But if she come over here, so just know say you're a catty gone. Cause me know how to deal with them thing them. Me know what to do to make the girl them please. You get the answer, people. So you get that's just a general overview of kind of like the thing that reflects more in a, you know, most of the thing them where Aidonia you know, sing about. You know what I mean? Definitely M1, you know me I say self-confidence is without a doubt one of the things that I highlighted here as it relates to Aidonia, and believe very much highly in himself and where him, you know, input for himself. You see me I say, people, when him say caught up now, seeing it's a little slower than the normal, you get a Sing J vibes, and the way how him create a feeling of romance, soft, and you know, this idea of just like a soft touch and something reminiscent of, you know, give you a vibe that definitely, again, it kind of, you know, kind of make you feel like a Kim again. But again, it could also be just, you know, a twisted fantasy, a fantasy where, you know, is a girl that look really good. Again, you captured in her beauty. You get me I deal with? Whether it be infatuation or just an idea of lust and all of these little things, you know, him captured by that. You know what I mean? But I also love the reggae vibes as far as the rhythm. You know me I say, magical moment. Your love is, you know, is my jug. It's my weakness. So again, that to me seem like a somebody special. Or is a pum pum that him always inner. Him inner that catches enough. You know me I say? And again, it could also relate to any other nice looking catty. You get to me as a viewer subscribers. Then now when him say, yo, link up with black. Me like that one or two. Like me say, me like the girl song them. You know me I say? And especially Caught Up is kind of more like a love song though, in my opinion, isn't me? And when him say link up with black, this can reflect the girlish nature, of course, being reflected here, so like me say, in other one, you know what I mean? Fuck vibes again, kind of the same, you know, general theme here, or we say kind of, you know, I kind of be, you know, kind of being portrayed in just different words and just different ways. But generally are the same meaning, you know, overall, but it's a good vibe. You know what I mean? I like the song with him and Governor too. Again, kind of something look soft and slower. You know what I mean? They express all them are gallus and express an idea of what is, you know, of course, what it's like being around the Fort Jenner camp. You know what I mean? Because of course them addicted to woman, as Governor mentioned. And him also talk about how beneficial it would be if a catty come around for them camp, of course, expecting an upgrade. But me believe so that I'll come with something, you know. If she not do what she do, if she not have the the boom fuck and the good nice tight pum pum, then more than likely she might not get what she, you know, what them at sing boy I say. You see me as a people, me don't know if she gonna get all of the perks that will come with being around the fourth generation camp if her crotch is too big, even though they say my whole heap of girl will hold tight, girl will hold big ass and them thing, they all young, this, that, you get what I say? Yeah, man, I make a know them are girls. You know what I mean? And then now you have one now where me personally know say enough girl, man and girl can relate to that one when talk about she just want to get high and fuck. You see what me I say? She want to get high and fuck, she want to smoke some weed. You get what me I say? She want a shot of Campari for you know what I mean? For top off the vibe and then look a thing there. And of course, before you know it, or even while she do that, you see as soon as she feel nice, she just start right off the body and them thing there. Other vibes in it. It look a bit more brawling and more explicit as far as, you know me I say, what's connotated and of course words that were mentioned. You get to me I say, viewer subscribers. But you know say Diddy I go do it in a way where it still kind of reflect that ghetto youth, badness, brawling kind of vibe there. You get to me I say, so it don't surprising to me You know what I mean? Now, when we go into prettiest now, describe a very beautiful woman where happen for, of course, look good in a real life, seeing, and not just on social media or not just on a picture. You see what I say? And of course, when she forward around Diddy, that of course I gotta get body. So again, Gallus vibes is a thing where we say, seem to resonate, or populate the whole album or project rather. You saw me I deal with that. Something will still repeat itself in a different ways. As far as like I say a general theme. You know me I say? Yeah. I'm say under the know that is a folk song. That one is a raunchy and raunchy song as far as how Diddy create the of course the mental imagery of a folk scene. You saw me I say where him just a fling somebody under a girl. You get me I say and I deal with it or if you deal with. You see me? So again, I like how the thing them put together. I like how whole heap of emphasis focus on the girl them. The girl them can day in a party and wind up them ras and them look at thing them. Because you do have some of them songs where of course can play a boom Sunday, can play in a club and all of these kind of things. Now when you go into like kind of moving into kind of the bad man segment now where I talk about maybe it would have started with, Big Belly, but Big Belly still is kind of vibe. But yo, me a bad man, I have whole heap of girl, whole heap of money. You saw me a deal with me think them loud. You know what I mean? So you get kind of like a whole a compilation of just what me represent and how I can be identified. You get me I say Big Belly. You know me I say I love the rhythm, you know what I mean? I love the rhythm for that one, yeah. And I love the style with the laughing. I like the laughing vibes tonight, expressing how, in money, enough and them look at things. That's what I say people. Now when you talk about the badness now, this a kind of way it start kind of going at the badness. You saw me I deal with. The man say who's bad the one day. Now him talk about himself like the as far as like the general gist for this is him have enough money and it can make of course him can get enough girl as a result, and him a bad man and a flosser. Again, this we are see the same kind of vibe being repeated, but just in a different ways or form and sound. But when we interpret the thing and listen to the thing, I still kind of same energy, same vibe, same message, so to speak. You know what I mean? Now that one I mean, that one that if a couple of them him that throw some more for a particular foe or enemy, we don't know people, we just go throw out certain speculations and them look at thing because this is just what we do. You know what I mean? We analyze, we critique, and them look at thing there and say, kind of, ruffle little feathers more time because that's just the nature of the thing. You see me? Man say talk your mind. This is where the badness turn up. The badness loud in another one, yeah. You know what I mean? The man say pussy, I man say, yo, pussy, why you not talk your mind? Because I just want you to say what you're saying, dog. So that me can find you. All if you're there any part of foreign, me can come find you and make a shot comb through your cane row. Nobody feel like a joke thing about you, so dog. If 4th gen camp not play youth. You know what I mean? The man say, all a grand spend bad and them look thing there. You so me as a people. And with that being said, we go into godly. Dog, uno nobody yet, youth. Because I charge up a 40 and you know what time it is. So know what you do. You get to me and say, so badness turn up loud and that. Them kind of, them rest of song people, me not lie, me know the streets are going to love them song. You so me I say, especially I'll run it up. And L Rays. You so me I say, in fact, L Rays well dark viewer subscribers. But I'm giving a look at, my little, general overview upon a quick synopsis that is. You know what I mean? Man, in a run it up, you kind of get a drill vibes, you know what I mean? Where, of course, badness and could put, badness included, and it could potentially be one of the crossover songs them, in my opinion, we can probably go, of course, do great numbers and get and pick up all the attraction and attention from the more of the international market. You know what I say? And that me believe. Man say yo, him in other song him also mention say yo, him no step without fee machine. So you don't know what time it is basically. Him a make you know that. But me feel like in other one still, especially from Godly to Run It Up to El Rays, me believe him probably a throw some shots at probably a potential enemy. If you don't know the enemy, drop it in the comment section, viewer subscribers. Man say El Rays. El Rays now him try to tell us say, yo, dog, uno no bad. Me we even start the war. Me make my friend shoot, team friend. and start off a war. You saw me I deal with, because if we don't even try nothing, dog, we lift up a broom them and sweep through the yard, brother. Nobody feel like a joke thing boy with the badness. Nobody feel like a badness sherms out or shrivel up. Nobody feel a way there, brother. Don't get it twisted. And me name did it done. You get me I say people, so that vibe that me get from, you know me I say, some of them song here, viewer subscribers, as relates to maybe about them 3 or 4 songs. Yeah, definitely. And I think everything else kinda again go back to, you know me I say, kinda like I express your self-confidence and I show or I describe, you know, essentially how you see yourself. You see me? In a rephrase, however, I just know how him throw a word pan a man and I say, hey boy, go ahead now. Cause a girl say your body soft and you not deal with nothing. Or you go on the mission with soft body. You see me I say, in fact, my friend, come over here, so come over that side there, my friend. You see me I do beat up the bubble for you. You see me? And if you love all the sausage, you can name that too. You see me? So you get a certain vibe from you know the album still. Me not gonna lie, or the project rather. I correct myself. Like I said, Diddy says it's not a album. You see me I say, and then when I talk about him no regular, you know, seeing our we don't regular, that one day, him basically, you know me I say, hype up himself, or me don't want to say hype up himself, because I make him sound like a beat when I say it that way there. Him basically, again, I express a sense of self-confidence, and I show that leadership kind of vibe there, that Dan kind of vibe there. Yo, dog, me think no regular, you know, my thing no normal, you know. You know what I mean? A whole heap of girl where I fuck, you know, even some with big hole and some with some tight little nash. You saw me I deal with. Yeah. Man a top man. Me no regular. You know what I mean? All if me there in a club with all my girl and me see a bad thing over there, so me send one of my soldier for that. Cause I me name or me name. My thing the regular dog. I want to know that. You get to me as a viewer subscribers. So at that portrayal there, we see Aidonia, of course, you know, give off in a we don't regular. You know what I mean? Then him talk about moonwalk. Moonwalk in its sense, if he do it, you know, again, it almost coming like I am fuck. You saw me I say? Weed involved, so the weed have your moonwalk, weed have your slide, it have your vibe basically. You saw me I say? And of course, not only just a vibe, but you're sliding at the girl them belly to said way. Under the vibe there. You get me I say, people, in a nutshell, that is really the general gist of moonwalking, in my opinion. And if you want, you know, get a better understanding, who not listen to the project yet, go and up check it out. You see me? Because you don't know, I still, you know, dance all the man them I represent, you know what I mean? And the man them I do them thing. You can't go around that. You see me? And then the man say, whoa, make she ball, whoa, a big man under you. I like the vibe, I like the rhythm. I like, you know, man, so I like how him flow upon it too, as well. Enough of them I like rephrase as well. You know, man, I say, I'm like, whoa, I like Socrates. Couple of them I like, man. I like Elrays. You know, couple of them I like. I'm not gonna lie to you see me? But I feel like personally, saying, me believe say, Aidonia, Aidonia, I could have get more out of Aidonia. You know, man, so I feel like say, yo, Aidonia just do this with these. In my opinion. Put it away there. You know what I say? And it just make me more in a high anticipation for hear an actual album or hear a next body of work where input a little bit like you know, more energy, more effort into creating a certain vibes. You get to me as a viewer subscribers? Which him say I go, of course, put out maybe in a probably early next year. So the early might not be maybe January or February, maybe March, April, or even May, who knows. But him say early next year he might go, of course, release the actual album. But I feel like Diddy have a lot more ammunition in him gun. You get what I say? And I feel like him could have shoot more, in my opinion, still. You know what I mean? Knowing the kind of caliber artist that he is and the kind of skill set there and the talent the way a man like Aidonia possess, viewer subscribers. You know? Good body of work, great listen, because I've been kind of listening to both the Massacre album, Massacre Salphone album, as well as when me done listen that, me listen to Aidonia. And them two project I may go and vibe with right now for tell you the truth, cause them give me a vibe, and then the other thing to enough of the songs them can actually grow up on you too. You see me? So we can't forget that part there still. You see me? But like I said, the elephant in the room when we did initially start talk is of course, you know, is this just mere coincidence? I'm probably gonna do a discussion, another discussion where may kind of talk about um you know, both Massacre and Idonia's project, and you know, I guess what I do a compare and a contrasting segment. Of course, not in the sense that we are bringing down nobody, but you know, just do something where, cause I did mention in my last content, so we don't even have to compare the two, but it kind of hard for you, you know, then at the game, and you know, make certain analytical comparison. It either gonna happen voluntary or involuntary, or sometimes we don't even intend to do it, you're gonna find yourself a do it. You know what I mean? Nothing against another artist them. Feel like a two great artist them. We don't know say Aidonia more than Massacre is a veteran in the business and is a known hit maker. You get a massive viewer subscribers. So make a watch and see you know, how much of Aidonia's songs are gonna either crossover or really start at up the streets. Because me do believe say him have some song where have that you know, very strong potential to create that kind of impact upon the general population or just the Jamaican diaspora, whether it be in the immediate circle or even the Jamaican fan base or the international or abroad and them things. So we can't forget that, viewer subscribers. But nonetheless, good body of work I do and in camp. You know, me I say I did just one feature he had on there. And we don't know how I don't have a tendency to kind of keep things in-house. Because we don't know say I don't as an independent artist. And he might do him thing. He might do him thing. And you know, we just want I don't know if he could do him for do with him family and come back to the drawing board as quick as him can, because you don't know. You do something like this, you know, you just gotta have the people them and wait upon something else. Or even want to see on them things. So do you think Diddy? People who drop in the comment below and tell me what you think about, you know, just a quick rundown here of Idonia's you know, project. Big up on yourself, make go some sleep, you know, cause you don't know I'm tired. But look on people, I'm out.